Hey gang, so I guess I made a oops on my last video, so I'm gonna have to start this part from scratch, and I'm not gonna edit because I said I don't do editing already, so we're just gonna go right on to this part of the cake deal. So it's still not as frozen as I'd probably like. I gave it a good 20 minutes, and again, just because we were working on it when it was still pretty soft. So I'm using a knife, just a plain butter knife, to kind of free my cake from the pan. And there we go. And that's why I use a spring pan, nice and simple, it's off. Stick that in there. I don't want to waste this. It's good ice cream. Excuse me, that was good. Again, probably should edit that part out. But we'll wash my hands and then we don't have to worry about that at all. So now we're just going to be basically trying to ice the cake. And I don't know if you can see, but here on this side, some of our caramel's leaking out the side. Well, there's even a better shot of it. So that's what makes it hard to do this. That's why I would typically make sure it freezes really well. And again, now our icing's gotten a little hard, so I'm going to give another quick little stir here in hopes that we're going to be able to put this on smoothly without destroying the cake. I have a feeling it's going to be very tough to do though, because our cake's really soft. So I'm not going to use the knife. I'm going to actually use find it. Really, the ideal thing to use is a spatula, but it's long and skinny. I don't think we have one anymore. So I'm going to use this. Normally I would use, like I said, it's a very long and narrow, skinny spatula, and the reason I use that is because it allows me to cover more of the cake than not. So I don't know if you can see that, but because the cake's frozen and cold, the icing is kind of almost skating on top of it, and this is the problem, it starts spreading apart. So you have to be really careful with how you do the icing. And that just fell right apart on me there. So this is why putting the icing on is a real challenge. And it's just, and again, this is the difference between a really frozen cake and not frozen. If this was really frozen, we probably wouldn't be having as hard of a time. So I'm just switching to the knife because I think it's going to be a little bit easier. Just to spread it, and then just to get it all over the cake. Now normally I would try to do the sides, but today because it's so soft, I'm just going to try and get some chocolate icing on the top here and do something with it rather than try and get it all over the sides, because it doesn't look like it's going to want to play today. And again, had I let it freeze a lot longer, it would be much easier to work with. I just didn't let it sit long enough. And again, when I'm doing it quickly, it doesn't have time to melt as quickly as this one did, because I was doing a video. I took a lot longer doing it than I normally would. Because normally a cake like this, I'm rushing to do it because I don't want it to melt. And it'll take me, from start to finish, 20 minutes. And that's with the icing and everything. This one's probably taking me well over half an hour. The first video was 38 minutes. Now I know there's some dead time in there, but it doesn't work as well. And again, you can see you're having problems because the icing. Now here's the other trick. Once you get a little bit of a little bit of cake in your icing or on your knife, you now have to try and fix that so it doesn't look as bad. As you can see here, it's a real challenge, and I'm trying my best to make this look. But every time I take a stroke with it, the whole cake just slides, which makes it very difficult to do anything with it when the whole cake is just sliding and the ice cream's kind of bubbling up in the middle because it's melting. And then my next problem is going to be trying to get it off this plate because it's melting, or not off the plate, off the tray because it's melting. And again, not doing anything fancy with it because it is, thawing as I ice it. I'm just trying to get a somewhat good looking. I see I got some spots of ice cream. And the thing is, I'm trying not to put it too thick because the other problem is you don't want people just to have a huge chunk of chocolate icing in their mouth. You're trying to keep it like a normal cake would be. So I'm just trying to cover up some mistakes. As you can see here, it's just dripping right off the side on me, which is not a horrible thing because I'm not doing the sides of this cake, just specifically because I want to show you guys how hard it is to ice when your cake isn't frozen. If I was trying to do the sides, it'd be a joke. It just wouldn't be funny at all. Everything would just be falling everywhere and it's not fun. So, but we got a pretty good icing on here. Like I said, I got a couple little spots where I've gotten a little careless and got ice cream coming through. But again, if you freeze your cake a lot longer, like if I left this overnight and came back to it tomorrow and iced it tomorrow, it'd be 10 times easier to ice tomorrow. It's just because I was trying to do this all in one night so that I can kind of show you how it turns in. Now again, by far this is not my nicest cake. If anything, I'm kind of slightly disappointed in it. And more because of the icing just isn't doing the job it should. It should be nice and smooth and looking good. Instead, it's kind of, I'm getting ice cream, melted ice cream all over it, and it's just not working the way it should. And I've broken through a couple spots. Now we're just trying to fix that. Trying to get the melted ice cream off the top of it. So I would probably add some more icing to this tomorrow, but because literally it's just melting everywhere on me and I can't keep ahead of it. So we're going to try and pick it up to show you this. Hopefully not drop it on the ground, because like I said, it is melting so much. See, I just ran into the side there and made a mess. Okay, so ice cream cake. Again, it's melting really fast because I didn't let it freeze properly, but that's what it looks like. Again, I just dropped some on the ground because it's melting quicker than it should be. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to leave it on this tray when I put it in the freezer, just because I don't want to leak all over my freezer. So everyone have a good night, and hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you next time.